Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the OET Speaking Practice Podcast. This podcast is designed to help healthcare professionals prepare for the OET speaking subtest, particularly the medicine roleplay. Our goal is to help you understand what the task is asking, how to structure your response, and how a high-scoring conversation sounds in real time. In each episode, we'll first set the scene by introducing a role-play scenario commonly seen in OET-style speaking practice. After that, you'll hear a model conversation between a healthcare professional and a patient or carer.
This is episode 11. I'm your host, Sarah. In this episode, we'll be practicing an OET-style medicine roleplay set in a community health center. Let's first look at the context you would see on your roleplayer card in the exam. You are the doctor. A 63-year-old patient has come to see you after a minor foot injury while gardening. The patient stepped on a rusty nail that went through a sandal and slightly injured the sole of the foot. They cleaned the wound themselves and have no significant symptoms, but they are anxious after reading about tetanus in older adults. Your tasks in this roleplay are to: first, we need to find out the reasons for the patient's enquiry. Second, we must check for any symptoms of tetanus, specifically looking for signs of lockjaw, such as muscle stiffness or spasms in the neck or jaw. Third, we need to explain why tetanus is a serious disease, highlighting how it affects the nervous system and muscles. Fourth, we must reassure the patient that coming in was a good idea, explain that boosters are required every 10 years, and recommend a vaccination if they are due. And finally, we need to encourage the patient's gardening hobby while advising on suitable footwear to avoid future injuries. Now, let's move into the model OET roleplay conversation. Good morning. Please come in and take a seat. How can I help you today?
Oh, hello, doctor. Look, I feel a bit silly being here, actually. I don't usually like to bother doctors with small things, and I'm generally in very good health. I'm sure it's probably nothing.
Please, don't apologize. It is never a bother to get things checked out. What seems to be the trouble?
Well, it's about my foot. I love being outside, and was digging in the garden about 6 days ago when I stepped on a rusty nail. It went right through my rubber sandal and into my right foot a little bit.
I see. Did you take any action right when it happened?
Yes, I cleaned it immediately with antiseptic and kept it covered with a sterile dressing. It seemed fine, but yesterday I read an article about people over 50 getting tetanus from garden wounds. It got me worrying.
That is a very valid concern, and I'm glad you came in. Before we discuss the vaccine, I need to check on the wound and your general condition. Have you noticed any symptoms since the injury?
No, not really. There's just slight tenderness around the spot, but otherwise I feel fine.
That is good to hear. I specifically need to ask, have you experienced any muscle stiffness or spasms, particularly in your neck or a stiff jaw?
No, nothing like that. Is that what they call lockjaw? Is tetanus really that serious of a condition?
It is, unfortunately. Tetanus is serious because it affects the nervous system and the muscles. Symptoms like stiff jaw can appear anywhere from 4 to 21 days after injury, and puncture wounds like yours are a risk.
Oh my. I see. Well, do I actually need a vaccination? I thought having a tetanus shot as a child meant I was covered for life.
That's a common misconception. While childhood vaccinations are excellent, the protection doesn't last forever. As we age, our immune systems change. Generally, a booster shot is required every 10 years to maintain immunity. Since it's been much longer for you, I recommend a tetanus booster today.
Oh, I see. So the newspaper wasn't exaggerating then?
In this case, no. But coming in today was absolutely the right idea. By getting this booster, we ensure you stay protected.
Okay, doctor. I'll accept your suggestion and have the shot. But does this mean I have to stop gardening? Is it safe for me to continue?
Absolutely not. Gardening is wonderful exercise and great for your health. I do have some advice to prevent injuries like this in the future.
What's that?
You mentioned you were wearing rubber sandals. For gardening, it's important to wear shoes with thick, strong soles that cover your feet entirely, rather than sandals. That will protect you from sharp objects like nails or thorns.
That makes sense. My old sandals are a bit flimsy. I'll get some proper sturdy boots.
That sounds like a perfect plan. Now, let's get that booster sorted out for you.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you for listening to today's OET Speaking Practice podcast. As you listen and practice, focus on clear structure, empathetic communication, and simple, patient-friendly language. Try practicing this role play aloud, switching roles if possible, and timing yourself to match exam conditions. We hope this episode helps you feel more confident and prepared for your OET speaking test. Good luck with your preparation, and we'll see you in the next episode.